what does it mean to be a nerd? If you Google this question, it'll just give you a very safe and basic description. But what does it truly mean? Sure, most people that I consider nerds are usually very intelligent and knowledgeable about a certain topic. But to me, that doesn't make you a nerd. I myself can't even figure out what the answer is because of how much has changed over time. At first, it was merely a stereotype, one used in both fiction as well as real life to label someone who wasn't part of the norm. Not like goth or emo kids, but their very own subgroup.
You should probably stop digging for answers.
What?
In fiction, the nerd was a meek and mild-mannered guy or girl who was either the butt of the joke or extremely essential to the plot. Sure, this is still commonplace, but there's been times the nerd character has been allowed to be, more. For example, Steve Urkel from Family Matters, when he becomes Stefan, he's still very intelligent, but he also has charisma and looks now that take center stage. As I've said before, I want to know what it means to be a nerd nowadays, and why he's turned from a derogatory word of sorts into a word of endearment. And what better place to learn that than a convention? 2, to be exact. Recently, I went to RVA, GalaxyCon, and The Function. GalaxyCon being a very well-known one, while The Function was something I've never heard of before until, as of recently actually. It was promoted as a space for Black anime fans, artists, as well as nerds, especially. Though yes, both of these conventions were definitely made by nerds for nerds, The Function truly captured what I believe means to be one. Seeing these people just be themselves and even bring their passion to a small community was truly something to behold. Now that I had a reference point for what it meant to be a nerd, there was another question I needed answered. Why has it changed so much? To get this answer, I had to go to find 2 reliable sources. Someone you wouldn't expect to be a nerd would be my father, and another one would be my cousin. So, what do you think it means to be a nerd?
To me, a nerd is a person that is heavily into a subject matter. It might be education, it could be sports facts, it could be shoes, video games. A lot of people have a negative connotation of being a nerd. Not me. I think it's pretty cool to be a nerd, depending on what you like.
Have you ever been considered a nerd?
Yes, to this day, but I don't care.
I don't consider myself a nerd. Other people have said that I've been a nerd at one point in my life because I was pretty good at school. I've advanced to liking a whole lot of other stuff. Like I was into wrestling for a while, not actually doing it, but watching it. Right now, I like shoes. You know that. I like shoes. So I'm considered a shoe head, shoe nerd.
Do you think the word has changed at all? Or it's been like the same?
Yes, I feel like back in the day, like our parents' time, it was used as an insult.
When I was growing up in high school, nerd was very negative. The movie Revenge of the Nerds, that's what we thought nerds were. Today, you guys have pretty much, I think, taken over the word and made it pretty cool for your generation.